Okay, just ignoring my peers and just talking and communication anyway, is that the right thing for me to do? Yes.
Test, is crying good for me?
Is crying good for me? No.
Ask this, could crying ever be good for me? Test that question, could crying ever be good for me?
Has crying ever been good for me? No.
Now test this. The word is could, not has. The word is could. It is not has crying ever been. It is could crying ever be good for me. Could crying ever be...
Could crying be ever good for me? Yes.
Yeah, did you know that crying is a function also?
Crying is a function?
Yeah, it's a function, actually.
It's a function.
Yeah, we need to be able to cry. Crying is good for you. I mean, when sometimes, anyway. Unless you're doing, you may, see, you've been using crying in a dysfunctional way.
I've been using crying in a dysfunctional way?
Yeah, but crying actually is a function. Functions can be used...
Function, yes.
Functions can be used dysfunctionally.
I've been using crying in a dysfunctional way? No, I'm not going to look at it. Crying is a function. It's a good function. And have I been using crying in a dysfunctional way? I look at yes on that one.
Maybe you haven't. Maybe right now you're not anyway. It's possible that this is good for you. You certainly got someplace with it. I mean, it seems like you've test, have I learned anything?
Have I learned anything? Have I learned anything? Have I learned anything? Have I learned anything today? I don't get it. No, not yet.
Well, you may not have learned anything yet. I don't know.
No.
I certainly learned a few things from doing this with you.
Have you learned a few things?
I did. You know, it seems to me that you're a lot like your friend John, that, you can stay ill in the face of, clearing things, and you can still... We are... this is the problem that people have, is that you can cure a whole bunch of things and still be very sick.
Yeah. And that's your diagnosis of me?
What did you say?
You said, was that your diagnosis of me?
Well, it's not a diagnosis. It's just really more of an observation about everybody on Earth, including me, that we can cure an awful lot of things and we can feel better. Like I guarantee you in an hour you're going to feel pretty good after doing this. I guarantee it. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to still be sick in an hour. You can cure a lot of things and still be very sick. I can too. We all can. I mean, I used to go out every day and spend hours curing things. And I felt great, and then the next day I go out and I spend hours curing things. I still had a lot of things in there. I was still sick.
Okay.
Now, I want you to test this question. Did I remove the blockage to communication?
Did I remove the blockage to communication? Yes.
So you succeeded. You did what you started out to do. You accessed that you had a function blocker. It was blocking your communication. Well, it's gone now and you're communicating. So go ahead and cry. You know, there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with crying. Cry. It's good for you. Crying is a function. You know, one thing I wanted to say to you before we stop. Do you know why I only meet with you for about half an hour at a time?
Well, I thought about it.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, it's hard on you.
No.
Because you have to be very open.
It's not hard on me. It's not hard on me. That's the wrong theory. What, have you had any other ideas about it?
If you think it's hard on me,
I don't think it's hard on you either. I think it's good for you and it's fun. So why do I only do it for half an hour?
because I normally do it an hour to hour and a half, 2 hours, easily.
But why do I...
Once I'm in it, I always feel that I'm cut off halfway somewhere along the line.
You probably only are
It's
halfway.
just that much too short, but that's my idea.
No, you only are halfway. You are only halfway. Why do I stop halfway along the line?
Yeah. Okay. Do you cut off halfway because it is then necessary for me to continue and finish it off?
That's why I like making movies with you, Nell, because you know the answers to these questions. You are very good at this. And I thank you for doing this with me and helping all the people watching this movie. Because this is not about you. It's about them. This is not about you. I'm not meeting with you for you. It's about those people, those other people out there who are going to learn from your movie.
Okay.
So if they watch you and they see that you're still doing this, after I told you that, they know that you want to help them. You're doing this for them. And it takes a lot of courage to be on this with me. And I really appreciate you for doing this.
Well, I hope you're not going to make me cry every time.
Did I make you cry this time?
Well, it's there. You just triggered what was there, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's not making you cry.
I found it.
Making you cry would be punching you in the nose.
Okay. So now I can go, I'm going to finish it off.
Well, you see, that's the thing, is that you're supposed to be working on all this stuff when you're not on the phone with me. That's right. And thank you for saying it. And that's what you're going to be doing from now on. And you've been doing it, right? You always work more on it after we get off the phone, don't you?
Yes.
That's what's good about you. That's another thing that makes you the right kind of person for me to do this with. Because you do your homework. You're a person, you've been doing this for 8 years without any help pretty much from anybody. You're a person who does your homework.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
That's what I always was. And that's how come I cured so many things.
Yeah. So did I, in my own way.
You did. Not in your own way, in the right way. You've done this the right way the whole time.
Well, maybe I did, because sometimes I had never read the lessons and I had done it. You know that?
Yes! And then later you'd see the lesson. That's right.
Yeah. I found it for myself without ever having read it. That's what happened.
That's right. You're a master. I love you, Nell. I do. You're an interesting person. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, if flatter, you get you everywhere, man.
All right, well, we'll meet tomorrow again, right?